so good. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to another reading. Okay, so today's reading is what will your next encounter with them be like? Okay, and we have three groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you want to pause the video to choose whichever group is calling out to you, feel free to do so. But I shall see you all in your readings. Hiya, so you chose the first group, so this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, what will your next encounter with them be like? And we'll start off with your tarot cards, okay? So we have here 4 of Swords upright. We have the Moon upright as well. And we have the King of Swords in reversed, okay? Okay, so your next encounter with them, there could be some confusion going on the next time you see them. The confusion could stem from moving on from them, or maybe kind of wondering whether or not you should move on from them or move on from expecting something specific, maybe some form of communication, some form of honesty. But for others of you, this confusion could stem from not knowing where you stand with them and them not knowing where they stand with you. During this next encounter, they may not speak much, or they may not. So it's like, say for example, you speak a lot to something, but nothing significant is being said. So it could either be like that, or it could be just, maybe you and this person don't get to conversate much the next time you talk to them, or they're just not going to be in a very talkative mood the next time you see them, or the next time you see each other. But it does feel like your next encounter with them, it does feel quite relaxed. But I am seeing you both maybe holding back, maybe one more than the other. They may seem quite intense during your next encounter as well. It feels like this person is going to have a lot on their mind, but they may not say it out loud, or if they do say it out loud, it may come across a bit rude, or it may come across harsh. So for some of you, if it resonates, especially with, how things have been going between you and this person, or if it's in this person's character, your next encounter with them, they may try to like argue with you, or they may just be a bit harsh when they're speaking. They may even be controlling. This could be self-controlled, like I'm purposely holding myself back. But for others of you, it could be that they're going to be controlling of you. And this may not even be directly, this could be energetically. It feels like it's just the energy they're giving off. You may feel like you need to control or filter what you have to say, or, what you want to say. You may feel like that. You may feel like you need to control your own self when you're speaking to them next time you see them. So this next encounter, they could want you to seduce them. They could want for you to approach them. But I am seeing that this person, they'll be in a self-reflective mode the next time you see each other. But there's definitely this fear that's present in your next encounter. This could be, a fear of opening up, a fear of saying something, a fear of approaching you. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe a small portion of you, a fear of your reaction. So it's like, because I fear your reaction, I'm just gonna maybe, I don't know if push you away is the right term. But I'm gonna hold myself back, or I'm gonna be self-controlled. Mm. So I feel like your next encounter with them will definitely give you a lot to think about. I feel like, during your next encounter with them, even though they may try to be self-controlled, I feel like you're going to be very good at reading this person's energy, reading their mind, reading, following their body language. So definitely trust what you pick up from them during this next encounter from them, okay? Because it does feel like there's something about them is just going to be very easy for you to read. So definitely trust that. I feel like the next encounter you have with them, their actions or lack of actions may stress you out a bit, but not in a way where it's like you're pulling your hair out. It's just like it feels like a small frustration, you know? Or I'm seeing like during the encounter, it may not actually stress you out or piss you off, but maybe when you're leaving the encounter or leaving them, or maybe a few hours later, you're feeling it. It may stress you out more than when you were actually with them, or it may piss you off more than when you're actually with them. Okay. And their actions or lack of actions may stress you out because you could be approaching them trying to be mature, but you don't feel like this energy is being reciprocated, trying to be mature or trying to be, grounded. Like I'm even hearing trustworthy, like, so you could be approaching them as someone like, yeah, you can trust me, but maybe this person is still gonna have, I don't know if a wall up is the right phrase. But yeah, maybe being defensive, they're going to be in a bit of a defensive mode. So during your next encounter with them, the person on your mind, they could be trying or will be trying to hide, feelings of maybe depression, feeling anxious, or feeling down in some way. They may even feel a bit intimidated by you during this next encounter, or maybe nervous. If it's not intimidated, it's definitely nervous in regards to you during this next encounter. And you may feel slightly stuck in your head as well during this next encounter. But there is a feeling of you both leaving, feeling a bit disappointed, unfortunately, maybe disappointed with how things, panned out. And this doesn't really feel like anything serious is going to happen. It just feels like maybe I just didn't get the outcome that I was hoping for, or it's like we're still in the same place. We haven't really moved forward. Okay, so there could, some of you could leave the encounter with that energy, like feeling like something is unresolved still, or feeling like some things have still been unsaid. Yeah. So there could also be an energy of this person trying to manipulate the situation. And only take this if it resonates, but this could be, so they could try and manipulate the situation by being truthful to you about something, but this feels like in regards to the past of your connection. But it does only take this if it resonates, but it feels like they're going to tell you this truth just to get maybe a reaction out of you, you know? So unfortunately, yeah, they may just say something mean or hurtful the next time you see them. But I really don't see you kind of being in that energy towards them. So I'm actually hearing that for some of you, especially, let me see 1 second. So I don't know. I feel for some of you, like you may leave this encounter with that Eight of Cups energy, feeling slightly disappointed, but feeling like kind of like, well, F you then, like it may not be that harsh, but it's kind of like I'm a bit over it with you. Some of you may even decide, Five of Cups at the bottom, that you're just going to move on from this person. I don't know if you're going to see that through, or, you guys could resolve it at a later point. But during this next encounter, or just after this next encounter, there may be a moment where you're kind of just like, all right, let me just start moving on from this person then. But that could definitely change. Like, I don't really see that being something that's set in stone. But yeah, let's see what else we have. Ah, that is so funny. There are so many things left unsaid. Yeah, literally. Um, so yeah, during this next encounter, there is this energy of either one or both of you holding back and leaving the conversation or leaving the encounter, feeling like, okay, I didn't actually get to say what I wanted to say. Um, yeah. Or like I'm still unsure, like there's still no resolution. I still don't know where I stand, or there's still delays. There's just going to be this energy of, okay, well, things are still the same between us, or it just feels a bit stuck. So we also have, I want to feel your skin against my own. Okay, so I'm actually getting the message that there may not be a physical interaction between you and this person the next time you see each other, but I do see this person walking away from this encounter, kind of fantasizing about you, fantasizing about being with you, about touching you, about having a different outcome with you, and Seven of Cups at the bottom. So yeah, there's definitely this energy of them fantasizing, daydreaming about you after this encounter. Yeah. Like this person, the next time they see you, they're going to have a desire to touch you, to be closer to you, but it doesn't feel like they're going to, follow that passion they have, or those feelings in particular. So we also have Let Me Feed You. So during this next encounter, moment, this feels very specific, but the next time, your next encounter with them, they may be cooking and they may offer you some, if that resonates. But they may give you something the next time you see them. It may not be big. I mean, it could very, very well be food, actually, to be honest. Or it could even be the other way around, where you're kind of, I don't know, maybe you say, oh, well, I can cook that for you, or I don't know, or I'm cooking dinner later if you want some. I don't know. But yeah, there may be some exchange of food, okay, the next encounter, or maybe like the discussion of an exchange of food. If it's not, yeah, anyways. So we also have Nothing Will Stand in My Way. So yeah, the next time you see this person, they could be in an energy of nothing is going to stand in their way. So I don't know if they see you as an obstacle or they see your connection as an obstacle, but this person is going to be in an energy of where like nothing's going to get in the way of my goal, nothing's going to get in the way of, my friendship, my family relationship. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's definitely this energy of it's almost feeling like I'm not budging in some way. Or maybe if it's not like I'm not budging, it could just be an energy of I'm a bit distracted, like I got other things on my mind, especially with the moon and the Four of Swords being here. So we also have just lay with me, please. So I'm actually getting a, I don't know, this person, it seems like they're going to be putting on such a front the next time they see you, because it feels like all they want to do is hold you. All they want to do is just lay with you. And imagine having the longest day and you're just exhausted and you just enter your house and you just lay on the floor. You don't move, you don't change your clothes, you don't take off your shoes, nothing. You just lay on the floor looking at the damn ceiling, okay? Like it feels like this person, like I'm not saying that's their energy, but they could be in an energy similar to that, and they kind of just want someone to maybe just be there with them. They could be feeling slightly down about something with that Five of Cups being at the bottom. Um, but yeah, I don't know if they will, see that energy through, but there's definitely this energy of, can you just like lay with me? Or, maybe that's another thing they're going to be fantasizing about after the encounter they have with you. But yeah, there's definitely this energy of someone here feeling exhausted. So we also have curious. So I feel like during this next encounter, I definitely feel like your curiosity about them will grow. Ooh, ooh. And I feel like this curiosity could be in regards to their personal life, their life outside of you. So we also have I'm crazy about you too. Is this shit even normal? Oh no, it says I'm so crazy about you. Is this shit even normal? So the next time you see this person, they're gonna be very taken aback by you. They're gonna feel an like intense attraction, pull, connection towards you. But with these swords, with these cards down here, it feels like they don't really know what to do with that energy. With this, is this shit even normal? It's like maybe they're not used to feeling this way or not feeling such an intense pull towards someone. So yeah, there's definitely this energy of feeling confused. Maybe it's like their energy is giving you one message, but their actions are giving you another message. That could be where that confusion is coming from as well. I feel like for a few of you, this person actually may tell you about how they feel about you. It may not be in like an overt way, but they may tell you that they, have some form of crush on you, or tell you about a specific feeling that they have towards you. It may be a confession that I think about you a lot. So we also have here family issues. So during your next encounter, there could be some blockages due to family. Maybe, I don't know if this is directly pertaining to family issues, but definitely, maybe family is going to be around and somehow that creates delays or a block. But yeah. There's this energy of it's not the right time. So we also have here protection, and we have the Four of Swords. And we have the King of Swords, but it's reversed. So I definitely feel like during this next encounter, you're going to want to protect yourself. You're going to want to protect your feelings, or you're going to get the urge to protect your feelings, especially if this person is going to be acting, a bit off or acting a bit withdrawn or distant. Then yeah, I definitely see you maybe falling into, self-protective mode. Not falling, but you know what I'm saying. So we also have have the card, be careful with me. So it definitely feels like this person is in a self-protective mode as well. Maybe you two could be mirroring each other, but maybe you're just more open than this person is. But yes. So it's like they're gonna have this energy of you're gonna need to not necessarily you're gonna need to tread lightly with me, but I'm maybe in, I don't know if fragile or maybe vulnerable. I'm feeling vulnerable in some way. But yeah, there's this energy of this person saying, be careful with me. Maybe, I don't know. This could be obviously in different ways. But for some reason, you're going to need to tread carefully when it comes to me, or tread cautiously when it comes to me. Maybe this person's a bit skittish and they get scared easily. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So we also have here breaking cycles. And we have the moon. Interesting. I feel like during this next encounter, or maybe just after this next encounter, there's gonna be, it feels like a light bulb moment. It feels like, okay, I have clarity now, so I'm able to kind of better think about something. And I feel like this next encounter just could initiate a thought, or it could initiate an action where someone decides to break the cycle, whether it's breaking a cycle between, you both in this connection. It could be like, say for like I'm breaking my own personal cycles. Like, say for example, you keep getting interacting with people, or being with people who are not emotionally available. You could recognize that and say, you know what, I'm breaking that cycle. Or it could be some other form of cycle. It doesn't have to be like in a negative way at all. But yeah, there's definitely going to be that energy during your next encounter with them, or just after. So we also have stepping out of the comfort zone. So I'm hearing baby steps. So during this next encounter with this person, I do feel like maybe they are going to be trying to come out of their comfort zone, but I don't know if it's difficult. I'm still feeling quite protective over myself. Maybe I'm still dealing with certain issues, but I am seeing like baby steps. You may not get the outcome that you want, but to them, it may be like, okay, I've actually taken maybe some form of significant step, not significant step, but a small step towards this person. But it could also be you stepping out of your comfort zone a wee bit when it comes to this person, and maybe feeling slightly disappointed if you don't get that like interaction you were hoping for. So we have balls deep. So there may even be a moment after your encounter where it does feel like the person you're asking about says to themselves, okay, maybe I should have stepped out of my comfort zone a bit more, or I should have been a bit more flexible with you. So there could be those thoughts that go through their head after the next encounter you have with them. Okay, so balls deep. So yeah, there's going to be this energy of wanting to get deeper with this person and then wanting to get deeper with you. I do feel like some of you will definitely achieve that. For some of you though, it may just not happen during this next encounter. It may happen the next encounter, where you do have this deeper moment, or where someone steps out of their comfort zone a bit more. But yeah. So we also have our more you don't feel the same. So yeah, during this next encounter, they could actually be worried that you don't reciprocate their feelings. And finally, we have you're so strong, but you don't need to do this alone. So there's this feeling of you kind of saying to this person, let me in, like, let me in. Like, I get it, you're strong, maybe you're used to doing certain things alone, but like, I can help you, or at least I'm not here to flip and harm you or, create further challenges for you. So for some of you, maybe that's like not a fear they have, but there's definitely this energy of you kind of wanting this person to let you in. But if you resonate with being the one that is very strong, self-reliant, maybe a bit withdrawn or closed off or reserved, then it could be them kind of wanting you to let them in, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this group. I hope it could resonate or be helpful in some way. But I'm wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello, if you chose the second group, then this reading is for you, okay? So the person on your mind, what will your next encounter with them be like, okay? And we'll start with your tarot cards first. Okay, so we have Magician reversed, we have Temperance upright, and we have the Seven of Wands upright. That's heavy fire energy, right? Anyways, okay. So during this next encounter, there could be a lack of trust present during this next meeting, or just an energy of where you're questioning whether or not you can trust them. I'm seeing this mostly on your side though, this whole lack of trust or questioning trust or whether or not you can trust them. It may, or you may feel as though they have a hidden agenda. And honestly, for the majority of you, they may not actually have hidden agendas or bad intentions where you're concerned. But obviously, trust your intuition, guys. But yeah. And I feel like during this next encounter, your feelings for this person could potentially grow as well. You may begin to trust them, or you may begin to trust them more. So I do feel for some of you, depending on how things pan out between you two, you may leave this next encounter feeling regretful or feeling bad about thinking that they have negative intentions towards you, or thinking that they are potentially a bad person in some way. So for some of you, there could be some regrets. Like, say, for example, I feel like you're a terrible person, so I'm going to treat you as if you're a terrible person. I'm not saying that's the case for any of you guys, but just saying, like, imagine. And, because you're kind of coming in with this energy of don't trust, it may, impact how things pan out, right? But you may leave feeling bad because it's like, oh, okay, you turned out better than I thought, or I realize I can trust you now. But yeah, it just feels like there could be some regret, especially in regards to, misinterpreting them in some way. But this person during this next encounter, they could hold back in regards to their stability or where their stability comes from, I'm hearing. I feel like this next encounter could be a bit confusing for you. This could be because nothing actually grounds during this next meeting or between you both. Or this could be in regards to something specific. And during this next encounter, you may get the feeling that this person, they want to help you or they want to support you in some way. And I also see this person making you feel at peace in some way as well during this next encounter, making you feel safe. And I feel like there's going to be this energy of someone, like one of you, noticing the compatibility between you both. And I feel like this could be more so on their side. So during this next encounter, they could feel like their compatibility or their attraction, I feel like it's a bit of both actually, towards you is growing, or they're kind of starting to see how you both could be compatible, you know? And I feel like during this next encounter, this person may give you a new perspective or shift your perspective in some way. And for some of you, like this may not even be intentional on their part. It could just be, through the way that they are interacting with you that makes you change your perspective on something. But I feel like this changing of perspective or shifting of perspective could be in regards to new beginnings. It could be in regards to having fun as well. And I do strongly feel for some of you that this person during this next encounter, they'll have it in their mind that you are their soulmate. Like I'm hearing this person say, like, I'm sure this person is my soulmate, but it feels like they are noticing it more than you are noticing it. But yeah, it just feels like love and harmony is going to be in the air for sure during this next encounter. And this person, I don't know if there's going to be a situation that arises where, they feel the need to stand up for you, but that definitely could be a theme during your next encounter where they do stand up for you, whether it's just you two or, they're defending you in front of someone else. But there is this energy of them, looking out for you, standing up for you. They may actually be defensive towards you though, in terms of their money or their stability. So say if that kind of comes up in conversation, they may get a bit cagey in regards to it. Like I definitely don't see them wanting to be like defensive with you. Like I don't see them wanting to make you feel, uncomfortable. But when it comes to like their money or their stability, maybe even their job, maybe certain responsibilities they have, they may get a bit cagey in regards to that. They may not feel 100% comfortable maybe talking about it. But yeah, I feel like during this next meeting too, they may be a bit territorial in regards to you, and they may also be more assertive in regards to you as well. So I'm also hearing for some of you, they may blame you for something and they may blame you for being independent, but this doesn't feel like a negative. Sorry, yeah, so that doesn't feel like a negative though. It's like, say for example, it's like I'm saying to you, like, why has it taken you so long to, approach me to talk to me again? And I'm saying to you, oh, it's because I find you really intimidating, or I find you really independent. So it's like I'm blaming you, but it's not necessarily in a way that is, harsh or, making you feel judged or questioned in any way. But it just feels like in an innocent kind of way they blame you, for being too independent or too self-reliant or whatever it may be. But yeah. And I feel like during this next encounter, they may show more determination where you are concerned as well. I feel like maybe there's going to be a lot going on around you both. Like, say, for example, it's a workplace, there's a lot going on, or a certain community, or it's going to be out and about, there's a lot going on, a lot of people about perhaps. But even though there's this energy of there's a lot going on, but this person is just going to be focused on you. And I feel like you're going to notice that as well. So, what is your next encounter with them going to be like? So, we have so pure yet so dirty and raw. I don't know. This feels like a mutual energy. I don't even know how to explain it, but it feels like you're both going to be in this energy or noticing this energy about each other, where there is this innocence, there's this purity, this harmony, right, between the both of you. But I don't know, there's something about the two of you, or maybe about one of you, that makes it also, I don't know, not dangerous or not edgy, but intense, perhaps. Intense, passionate, mixed in with this innocence as well. Anyways, but yeah, so that there could be that energy present during your next encounter. But I'm definitely seeing there being strong feelings being present. These two nights came out when I wanted to clarify that. So there's definitely going to be strong feelings present between the both of you during this next encounter. So we also have it's too late to say sorry. So I'm seeing that during this next encounter, there could be someone here that feels apologetic. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them. Let me see. It could be you feeling apologetic. It could be them too. I don't know. It's kind of coming from both sides. So it could be one of you, it could be both of you. But there's this energy of feeling sorry, but the other person kind of saying like there's nothing to be sorry about, there's nothing to forgive. So there could be some clearing of the air during this next encounter. So we also have here instant connection. So what will your next encounter with them be like? Yeah, it's just going to feel like your connection to this person is deepening in some way. So we also have here, I'm afraid. So, okay, so during this next encounter, I feel your person, the person you're asking about, they could be fearful or they could be afraid in some way. The Two of Cups came out and then the Two of Swords came out to clarify. So it could be in regards to a partnership, your partnership, feeling conflicted, feeling indecisive about certain things, but also feeling very much attracted to you, feeling heavy feelings towards you as well. So maybe their feelings towards you could scare them a bit. One second. I'm actually hearing they could be afraid of something outside of your connection that could potentially impact your connection, and that could be what they're afraid of. So we also have my mind is elsewhere. So I'm actually getting the message that during this next encounter, it's like they'll be focused on you, but really they should actually be focused on something else. Like again, like maybe, you guys are colleagues. I should be focusing on work, but I'm focusing on you. Well, it could obviously be different. I was just like an example, but yeah. So yeah, there could be an energy of like distraction or having someone's attention pulled away. So we also have here distance. I feel like during this next encounter, you both could actually be feeling or feel distant from one another. Even if you are, in close proximity, but there could just be this underlying feeling of distance. Like, I'm kind of getting the feeling of like, no, wait, do you see? I'm really getting the feeling of like a lot of people around. I want to talk more with you, but I can't at this moment because there's just so much going on. And it's like a feeling of distance, even if you may not be in physical distance, you know? Like for some of you, there may be a feeling of other people, getting in the way, whether it's intentionally or just, by circumstance, by chance. So we also have at this point, you're just playing yourself. So during your next encounter with them, there could be a feeling from your side in regards to whether or not, I don't know if playing yourself is the right word to say, but maybe whether or not I'm making the right decision, whether or not this could potentially turn out to be a situation where I have played myself yet again. So for some of you, maybe you will leave the encounter feeling that way, or you'll just kind of question, whether or not, this person could be, taking you for a ride. So we also have here, I can feel you at a distance. All right, so if there's distance between you and this person at this moment, whether it be physical communication, I'm hearing maybe a cultural difference as well for some of you. But if there has been distance between you both, this person is coming through this reading wanting you to know that you can actually feel you at a distance, or they feel your energy around them, or they feel really close to you despite the distance. So we also have here, why did I let you go? All right, so okay, so I'm getting two messages from this. So if you have actually been with this person before and there's distance between you currently, then this person, maybe during your next encounter, they may be vocal about, regretting the fact that they let you go, or allowing the situation to fall apart, or whatever it may be. For others of you though, this could be like after your encounter, it's like, okay, why did I let this person go? Or I wish I didn't have to let this person go. Or I wish, that we didn't have to like separate or go our separate ways. So yeah, this person may definitely leave feeling like there's unfinished business. So we also have trauma. Please only take this if it resonates, but if this could potentially be, or if this is potentially a third party situation, then I feel like this is what this trauma is representing or speaking of. So it's like you two connecting could cause trauma or, maybe issues for someone else. Yeah, I picked it up on the Three of Swords. But yeah, only take that bit if it resonates though. So we also have, I will do everything in my power to protect you. It's like this person, they don't want to cause extra trauma for you. And they may actually be quite protective of you during this next encounter as well. The King of Wands, sorry, wanted to come out to clarify that. So yeah. So we also have selfish, and then we have the Magician reverse, which is a bit of a selfish energy in my book. Okay, so what would your next interaction with them be like? So I'm getting two messages, like during this next encounter, it's either that you will be in a bit of a selfish energy, and not in a bad way, but in a way where you're just kind of being self-focused, putting yourself first. But for others of you, during this next encounter, this person is going to be quite selfish where you are concerned. Like, say, for example, there's a bunch of people that want your attention. This person's going to be like, nope, like this person's all mine, you know? But yeah, so this person may be a bit selfish with you in a way where it's like, I'm kind of keeping you to myself. Oh, sorry. Two of Cups came out to clarify that, just in case you wanted to see. So we also have I deserve better. So yeah, there's this energy of you both feeling like you will deserve better, and maybe this person could be your better, or they could be your better. Sorry, you could be their better and they could be your better. Yeah, that makes sense. Nine of Cups, that maybe you guys could be each other's wish fulfillment. And then the Four of Wands came out. So maybe you guys can give each other stability, comfort, you know. Ace of Cups. And then the Queen of Cups. So yeah, there could be this energy of maybe you guys could give each other better, or you guys could do better where each other is concerned, for example. We also have I tell my family and friends about you. So I'm hearing they may actually, you know, discuss this next, like, so your next encounter with them, they may discuss this with their family and friends after, you know. And finally, we have you're not crazy, I feel it too. So there could be some clarity in regards to feelings, or, you know, whether this be vocal clarity or just feeling energetically, feeling clear. But yeah, this person, they want to come through in this reading and tell you that you are not crazy and that they do feel how you be feeling, okay? Or, yeah. But yeah, that is all I have for you, though, for those of you who chose this group. I hope it could resonate or be helpful to you in some way. But I am wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, if you chose the third group, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind. What will your next encounter or your next interaction with them be like? Okay, and we'll start with your tarot cards. So we have Queen of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So the first reading was like air sign heavy. The second reading was fire sign heavy, and this reading is earth sign heavy. I'll throw in an Aries as well, maybe some fire signs. But yeah, let's see. So what will your next interaction with them be like? So I feel like your next encounter with this person, they will be very caring and invested in regards to you, maybe in regards to the connection, or actually this does feel like it's in regards to you. I feel like things will feel quite loving and touchy-feely between the two of you. They may be a bit all over you during this next meeting as well. They may also provide for you in some way. It doesn't have to be in big ways. But yeah, they could provide for you in some way or offer you some type of support. For some of you, though, this is not necessarily providing for you. This could be more so getting you a gift, planning a date, or something like that. But it does feel like something about this next encounter feels organized. Or they may even speak of their intention to provide for you. It could be a date. Excuse me. It could be a date, your next encounter with them, or it could feel like a date. But yeah, it just feels like something about this next encounter feels organized. So whether you organize to like, go somewhere, like, I don't know, catch a movie, go do something fun together, but they plan it, and pay for it, stuff like that. So yeah, this person that you're asking about, they may be in a more maternal or feminine energy the next time you see them, or the next time you interact with them. They will be actively affectionate, I feel like. Or, if you guys are not there yet in terms of affection, this person could heavily desire affection between you both or from you. But I do feel like this person during this next encounter, they'll be making more of an effort, or this whole, the next time you see them, the whole experience will be them, just showing that they are planning on making more of an effort, and this is how I plan on making more of an effort. But it does feel like there's this feeling of moving in the right direction, and the feeling of, your hard work is paying off in the connection. There's definitely going to be a lot of sexual attraction present during this next meeting as well. But I am hearing for some of you though, you may feel a missed opportunity to demonstrate your strength to this person, whether that be your inner strength, or physical strength in some way. But there's also this mutual energy of feeling tired or feeling a lack of energy. This could be for different reasons. Maybe, say work, responsibilities, you've been driving for a long time, I'm feeling tired, a bit exhausted. But, having said that, I do feel like things will still feel very grounded in your next encounter with them. Or if it's not that, you both feel tired during this next encounter, it could be that you both end up doing something very tiring, like say doing something that requires a lot of physical energy, maybe something fun, maybe, driving a long time. I'm hearing for some of you, like in terms of traveling. um yeah. Or maybe, during this next encounter, you have to wake up really early. So there's this energy of being, tired still. Anyways, so yeah, during this next meeting, there could be a lack of ideas, planning, spontaneity, or fun. But I feel like regardless of that, this person, they would love being in your energy. However, I do feel for some reason, some of you may not feel the same. Like this person is, just gonna love being around you, love being in your energy. They're gonna feel extremely attracted towards you. They're gonna want to, maybe even dote on you a little bit as well. But you just may not feel that same intensity back. Like you may feel it, of course, to a certain degree, but you just may not feel it how they be feeling it. That's not for everyone though, but yeah. So I'm definitely seeing during this next encounter, it feels like they won't be holding back, but it does feel like you may hold back in some ways where they're concerned. So we also have this connection will forever affect me. Sorry, I thought there was another card attached to it. So I'm hearing that for some of you, this person may open up to you about their past, maybe a past connection they had where it did leave, I don't know if scar would be the right word. Let me see. Yeah, it left a big impact. It left a big scar on them, and they could end up discussing that with you during this next encounter. This doesn't need to be like a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship, a familiar relationship as well. But yeah, I do see them opening up to you in regards to some of the scars that they may have. So we also have, I don't know how this will end, but I know that I want to try. So I feel like during this next encounter, this is going to be your person's energy where they don't really know how things, maybe you feel like that as well, but I feel like it's going to be very present with this person where they don't know how things will unfold between the two of you, but, they want to make an effort. They want to try. They want to be consistent. So yeah, it definitely feels like during this next encounter, they're wanting to invest in you. They may even want to make a commitment to you as well. Like, let's just give it a go kind of energy. Oh, we have selfless and we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is quite a selfless woman, might I say. Okay, let me see. So it feels like during your next encounter, money or exchanges is just not going to be an issue. It's not like, okay, I paid for that earlier, so you need to pay for this now. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to be like that. It feels like you both are going to be in this very selfless energy, and be very giving to each other in regards to whatever it is that you have to offer. And I feel like it's going to be appreciated, from both sides. So that is very nice, actually. So it just feels like your next encounter with them is not going to feel like a transaction. It's not going to feel like, okay, because you did this, I'm going to have to do this. It's not a whole give and take type of thing, and not in an annoying way as well, So yeah, I definitely see them being quite selfless towards you during this next encounter. I actually see this person being more selfless than maybe you. Not in a bad way at all, but I just see this person being in a more giving kind of energy the next time you see them. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. It's just that I can hear my son in the other room and he's making me laugh. Okay, let me see if there's anything else with this selfless. But this selflessness, it doesn't even have to be about money. I feel for some of you, it may not even actually be about money. It could be in regards to responsibilities outside of your connection that you have. But yeah, there's definitely a feeling of you both kind of being in a very selfless energy, your next encounter, especially in terms of time, in terms of, time spent with each other. For some of you, though, this could be more so a realization that, okay, this person is actually quite selfless, they're actually quite generous. And I feel like there's going to be a realization on their part too, where it's like, shit, this person's actually quite generous and actually quite selfless. It may be in both, very different ways, but yeah. Anyways, so we have here, I masturbate to the thought of you. So yeah, during this next encounter, there definitely is going to be sexual attraction present. But yeah. So we also have no such thing as too fast for me. So there's this energy of I know what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna go for it. You may question whether I'm moving too fast, you may question whether I'm moving too slow, but I have a goal, you're the goal. And yeah, I don't know if it's an energy of like one person questioning whether it's moving too fast. There could actually be that energy present, but it's more so a certainty. Like, I know what I want. I know that you're what I want, you know? So, yeah, there's going to be that energy present. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe things may move quite fast with that Eight of Wands coming out to clarify. But yeah, it's like maybe it's moving fast, but it feels right. King of Wands coming out to clarify. So we also have here, are you ashamed of me? Oh, where did that energy come from? Okay, so your next encounter with them. So for some of you, yeah, there could be an energy of this person feeling, only take this if it resonates, but there could be a feeling on this person's side, of them wondering whether or not you're ashamed of them, or whether or not you feel maybe even embarrassed by them in some way. Yikes. So we have here, hell yes. So during this next encounter, you may feel excited. Excited about what? It could be excited about them taking the lead. It could be in regards to them being passionate. I'm hearing maybe showing you their loyalty as well. It's like I didn't know if I was there for it before, but now I'm here for it. Like, I feel some of you kind of reaching that point during this next encounter with them. It's like maybe you weren't feeling it originally, but there's something increases. It's like something excites you more and more as the day goes on. Ooh. So we have here, you are thicker than a snicker, and I love it. Do you remember that song? I don't care. I love it. I don't know why that came to my head. That is funny. I haven't heard that song for so long. I don't even know if that's a real song. Actually, never mind. Anyway, so we have you are thicker than a snicker, and I love it. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be body appreciation the next time you both see each other. Maybe it's them appreciating your body. So I'm hearing this person just kind of saying like, I love you the way you are. I love your body the way it is. Especially if any of you are, on the thicker side, on the meatier side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they love it, and they may express to you how much they love it. But regardless of whether you are, on the tinier side or on the thicker side, whatever it is, like, they're gonna express to you that they love your body. So we also have I'm not sure. So I see this uncertainty coming more so from your side. I don't really see it coming from their side. Maybe, okay, I'm not sure about something. Is this something specific? So this could be, I'm not sure about physical intimacy. It could be actually um like intercourse, like not necessarily like foreplay, like kissing and stuff like that, not that kind of intimacy, but full blown intimacy. There could be some uncertainty on your part in regards to that. It could be something else as well. But again, this could be more of the energy of like, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out, but I still want to be present, at this moment with you. So yeah, we have you're so fudge and sexy. Yeah. So during this next encounter, they're gonna make you feel so beautiful. They're gonna make you feel so sexy. And I really hope they vocalize this. Um, some of them may keep it to themselves, but I really do hope they vocalize that to you. But yeah, they're gonna be feeling incredibly attracted towards you during this next encounter. So we also have here, I've done things I am not proud of. Yeah, so like during this next encounter, it just feels like there's going to be some honest conversations being had, whether it's from your part or your side, whether it is in regards to, certain regrets or certain things that someone's not proud of. But I do feel like whatever the case may be, there is going to be some honest conversation, communication between you both during this next encounter. So we also have here bitter. So I'm actually hearing that someone's saying like, I'm not proud of being bitter, or I'm not proud of acting on jealousy. I'm not proud of if I came across a bit sour. So yeah, there could be that energy present during your next encounter with them too. So we have accountable. Yeah, so it really does feel like someone's going to be holding themselves accountable during this next interaction that you both have, whether it be in regards to something you're more aware of, or in regards to jealousy, being controlling, or being a bit bitter or sour, or just not being optimistic. But yeah, I definitely see someone taking accountability during this next encounter. So we also have your skin looks like silk. So yeah, they're going to be very appreciative of your appearance, your beautiful skin, maybe the way you dress, your body, your flaws, just everything about you. They're gonna want to take it all in. They're gonna want to embrace it and want you to know that they find it absolutely beautiful. And finally, we have you deserve better. So, so this feels like it's coming from your side, and it feels like they may even think you deserve better. And there's an energy of you also feeling like you deserve better. I don't know if it's necessarily pertaining to this person. Let me see. This could be I deserve better than holding myself back with the Eight of Swords coming out. Or it's like I deserve better than a relationship that doesn't align with me. Again, I don't know if this is talking about the person you're asking about or someone else. But there is going to be that energy present during this next encounter of them feeling like you deserve better, and maybe you having certain feelings about feeling like you deserve better. Okay. Oh god, got a bit tongue twisted there. But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this here group. I hope it could be helpful to you. I hope it could, maybe resonate for you. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward. Okay, please take care of yourselves. Bye.